Hello, this is Brian Paul Barrett, and welcome to Brian Barrett's Mandela Effects. And this could be a possible Mandela effect, but I don't know for sure. But I'm investigating this. The latest I have found is Oriental Gardens. Oriental Gardens. There were just a few days ago. I was walking by. I was jogging by Haverhill, local Haverhill near my home, and I noticed the restaurant signage. The spelling seems to be a little bit different than the one I had remembered in the past. So I did some curiosity and testing it, and I did found some previous older signs that is different. So I don't know. So I noticed that it just spells Oriental Garden. Oriental Garden. But where's the S? It should be an S. Oriental Gardens, right? Oriental Gardens is way. I mean, the oldest sign I remembered saying Oriental Gardens. That's an old. No, I'm trying to compare. This was it. No, it's really nice. It light up at night. It looked like it was much bigger on the older building until they remade it over. It looks much smaller now. This is what it was before. The same place in Haverhill, Oriental Gardens, with the added S. There was an added S, and before the Westgate makeover, the Westgate Plaza makeover, there was a letter S. Now there's quite a few people who even the Facebook page saying Oriental Gardens. Quite a few people even spell it Oriental Gardens as well. I see residue. So was it always called Oriental Gardens? Do some people see it as Oriental Gardens? Well, some see it as Oriental Garden. Now, when this sign was there, do some people see in some soul's eyes? It's just without the S, Oriental Garden, without the S. Now, of course, I see it as an S on this one, but some people in this image may not see they may see the letter S missing. They might just see Oriental Garden. This is what's causing the residue. So I'm investigating. It's been around for several decades at Westgate Plaza. It was actually called Westgate Shopping Center, and this is this. It looks like it's much smaller. This is much smaller. It looks less fancy. I think it got toned down, but it's still there. But I noticed the letter S is missing. Now I gotta mention it's right next to another store called Sherman Williams Paints. Cover the Earth, Sherman Williams, which has been reported Mandela effect. Many people, quite a few people actually remembered it was Sherman Williams. Sherman Williams. M-A-N instead of W-I-N. So there's been quite so popular enough that even logo residues are even being spotted, which I just found just hours ago tonight, this past tonight. And this is what Oriental Garden back in the 70s was. It was pretty nice, you know, in there. There's another one. It's really nice. Yeah, it was really nice inside. Those who were old enough before the makeover, I don't think there's anything like it today. But it's pretty quite cool, isn't it? There's other images too. Forgotten memories. So, I was doing some research about the added S and why some don't have the S while some have the S. You know, this is a picture of the like Oriental Gardens, like in Pedestrian, Florida, for the post picture. So I don't know. This is another part of the Oriental Gardens. Here's the one I want to talk about. This is the old 1970s and 70s logo, and look what I'm seeing. Oriental Garden, no S. There's no S on this one. No S. This in the restaurant. So I look at it. Here's another one. Oriental Garden, no S. No S in that one. So what's going on? Yeah, it's crazy, folks. So it's trying to figure out, could this be a possibility? No, it may not be a Mandela effect. There's no absolute proof, but it could be. But it could be kind of but it could be paranormally ruled out. Why is it happening? Could some people seeing it the letter S while some don't on the older one? Could this be a case of the glitches of the Matrix? It could be. Now here on Facebook, you do see the S, Oriental Gardens. So this one here, there has no S. There's no S in that one. And that's on that official oghaverhill.com that takes you to. Quite a few of my friends actually went there, you know. Oh yeah, that's also said Oriental Garden. Another one said well, that's the same lady mentioning Oriental Garden. Susan Gluck put some old photos. She says Oriental Garden, no S. So what is this? Oriental Garden on Google. Here's another one. Here's a menu. Oriental Garden, no S. And two, there is no S. There's no added S. And keep checking. No, that's more. This one's no good. Here's another menu. Now it's really nice. It lights up at night. You know, the signage. But I thought it had a letter S at the end too. I know it did. On the older photo, it had an S. Before the makeover, there was no S. It could be a possibly strange case, because how could it, when we made the sign and the spelling is one letter off than the last sign they had for decades. I thought my parents went to Oriental Garden, I think a long time ago, around I'm not sure, it was right at the time they got married in the early 70s. And they had a menu called the Poo Platter, which is a Chinese restaurant. Now on this one here, with the photos, Oriental Gardens with the S. There is an S. There's a letter S. Oriental Gardens. And then you see in my own friends, with the photos of the restaurant. Yeah, see, See if there's any, oh yeah, here is one. Carmen Jabor, Goldie Perez at Oriental Gardens. Well, it was actually, what it was, it was a Facebook, it was like a Facebook audiogram that picks it up. So, but if you see the text, the original text, and then you know it's proof of what they see. More like a deeper proof. Maybe I check this too. What did it say? If it's, yeah, Oriental Gardens on that part, but this is from the audiogram text when you were like on tagging. So I gotta say that once again, this signage here. When I was over there too, I want to mention too that about the Sherman Williams truck that was parked on back behind, and the letters where there's WN, Sherwin. That middle part was painted white. Something's painted over it on a panel. The entire panel was like a different color, and everything is the rest showing Sherman Williams. But there's a part of it's a block, and I find that kind of peculiar. Why I see that truck painted like that? It's just crazy, folks. But that's right next to Oriental Gardens is Sherwin Williams. I believe it's this side here. Yeah, in the Westgate Plaza, and thirdly, McDonald's. We're also in Westgate Plaza nearby. Some people remember it's McDonald's, M-A-C, but it's M-C, McDonald's. And a few people remember that came out there. They used to be there years ago. It may had a dash, K-Mart. K-Mart. A few of them remember it like that. But this is crazy, folks. So I'm doing it. This is not proof to the Mandela effect, but this could be possibility of glitches of the Matrix been caught red-handed from me. Just a few days, just less than a week ago. It's crazy, folks. So this is Brian Paul, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.